All right, everybody. Part 2. You can see I started to lift up this side over here. There's about 3 bolts behind this cushion, as we talked about in part 1. We had the 3 bolts. There's 2 down there, 2 in there. You can see this thing was beyond rusted. Look how bad that is. Oh, that's so gross. Yeah, that's why you use stainless steel, people. I'm telling you. Yeah, pretty bad. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to save that. Toss it over there for now. And you can see, it kind of seems like this has been removed at some point before, or that's some sort of access method they've used to get these bolts out. So kind of hard to say. At this point, we're doing pretty good. Once we have this removed, we will have full access to the motor in its entirety. Meaning we could technically start working on the motor after this. So we may be getting to that a little bit quicker than I thought. As you can see, we still have some other, I guess they had put literally a Bose speaker on that side and over there as well. So we'll need to go ahead and remove all this stuff too. But notice we got a bunch of speaker wires in here. Positive, negative, which is going to be running that light. So part of me wants to save this cord, and then part of me wants to just take a pair of snippers and like that. So I'm still thinking about it, what I want to do. And then you can see they spliced in a lot of wires here. All right, well, never a dull moment. So I'm going to go ahead and wrangle this thing out of the boat. Okay, what do you think? So in 2 video series, we now have the motor fully exposed. We removed a few bolts. You all remember the sunshade where we were earlier. Check out the can of unopened Miller Lite. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, like I said before, I'm going to clean up everything in that corner. Get some of this trash out. You see there's a lot of debris. And we'll just do a quick once over on it, take a look how everything looks in here. Pretty standard. One thing that I'm not too happy about, if you've seen my other videos, is I imagine the manufacturer of the boat did this, but they didn't do a very good job lining the engine mount on a nice sturdy surface. So when I go to pull this motor out, I'll check this out and see what the actual infrastructure, if you will, looks like under here. I'm not too impressed. Got a lot of corrosion here. So we'll definitely need to take some degreaser on this thing and see what's what, but this thing is pretty gross. And then this model actually has a, oh, I gotta open this up here. I don't have the right flathead with me at the moment. But we'll just take a look at everything. Check out all the belts. You'll see that more in detail on the other videos. But yeah, that's where we are. Pretty easy so far, right? Hope it's not too intimidating. I know everyone's boating experience will be a little bit different. And when I say boating experience, I mean the removal of the random stuff that's in the back of the boat. But just keep in mind, it's just screws, and hopefully they use stainless at that, because if they didn't, you're gonna have quite the time getting things removed. All right, so I'll go ahead and get all this cleaned up in here. Make this a pretty short video. It's getting kind of dark to continue with this one, so we will continue on with part 3, next series of the boat, coming up soon. As always, If you liked the video, like, subscribe, leave comments below. Have a good one.